Now, listen, you guys, it seems like lottery ticket is still out there falling for the same old trick, and it might be the speculations that we had a few days ago about her falling out with the Transformer. They actually might be true, and we're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about Jada Kingdom and, of course, Pardison Fontaine. Nicki Minaj is showing Taylor some support, and regarding that entire Grammy situation, and Celine Dion. And we're going to be talking about Ice Spice's funny pose that has people laughing on the internet. And Marcus Jordan has finally broken up with Lassa, okay? JT Sideways, we're going to be discussing about that. Now, these are some of the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, you guys, we are going to talk about Lottery Ticket. So you do know that Lottery Ticket did a little interview, for the rollout of a song, Sunday Savers. And it seems like in that interview, the interviewers were just being messy. And they asked her to name top 5 female rappers that she actually likes. And when she went down to the list, obviously, it had people looking at her sideways. Okay, because first of all, she didn't name 2 major people, which had people like, do you understand what I'm saying? Now, one thing that you cannot deny is Lottery Ticket has always been a bub. I mean, we've seen that she steals from, Nicki Minaj's mannerisms and stuff like that. But of course, because of her ego, she's not going to sit there and name Nicki Minaj as, of course, one of her favorite female rappers because of that entire back and forth that they have, okay? And at this point, I do believe that it's just the ego that's stopping her from acknowledging, how much she loves Nicki Minaj as a rapper, all right? So that one was a given. Obviously, she didn't name Nicki Minaj in that interview, but then she went ahead, she named Flo Milli, and one interesting person that she named, and everybody was like, okay, since when did this happen, okay? Was Bongo 2, because people were like, okay, Lottery, this is getting a little bit weird. Since when did you become such a Megan fan? Because like I did tell you the other day when she was out there, saying, oh, Megan, you're making us proud. And I'm like, Lottery, this is looking very weird. Stop it, okay? So of course she named Megan the Stallion, and I believe it's for the sole fact that while she went against Nicki Minaj, she kind of feels like they can now form like a sort of anti-Nicki Minaj group, which I'm like, okay, it's fine, cool with that. And then she mentioned other 2 female rappers from Atlanta, and she did not mention Bongo one. Yeah, she didn't mention the Transformer at all. And so people were like, okay, this is getting a little bit more interesting, given that this girl was ready to ride with you when you were doing your little attempted diss and at Nicki Minaj with, put it in the trash. This girl actually came through and sort of like, helped you a lot, like agreed to be on your song, and you guys were all buddy. You guys were like, oh, we're friends. Oh my goodness. Oh, this and that. And you guys were like, they are friends. They've been friends because Lottery has been in the WAP video. And so for her to not name the Transformer as one of, her favorite rappers, it's pretty much interesting, you guys. I do, feel like now there's something that is actually happening behind the scenes, okay? Because first of all, you guys remember that line in a song where she was like, oh, cheat and take back. You guys were like, oh, she must be talking about 21 Savage's wife and stuff like that. And I'm like, that would be so much audacity, to talk so much for a side chick, to address the wife. This is not a main chick, this is the wife, and you're the side chick and talking about cheating and taking back and stuff like that. I personally felt like I don't think she would be referring to 21 Savage's wife. Do you understand what I'm saying? And also, I told you that I found it odd, the timing, because the entire cheat and take back thing has been associated to the Transformer for such a long time in the hip hop community, in the female rapper community particularly. So the timing of a song and her doing all that, in my own opinion, I told you guys that, well, it's kind of giving weird energy that's just being inconsiderate, okay? So now, the fact that she sat up there and decided to not mention the Transformer, yeah, I'm sold. Something is certainly happening, or something certainly happened behind the scenes, okay? But now, because they are out there trying to push the narrative that Nicki Minaj is the problem, they probably are never going to come out there and acknowledge that, oh, well, they fell out or something like that. They will literally keep it inside, you know, that kind of a thing where somebody takes somebody's husband, and now the husband is showing them flames, and now they can't come out and say, okay, this man really is trash. They can't do that anymore. So they just in the marriage, and it's painful. Do you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about that. The next thing that I'm gonna be talking about, you guys, Jada Kingdom and Pardison Fontaine. Now these two have people thinking that, well, Jada might actually be pregnant because of a video that they decided to post. And in this video, Pardison sort of reaches for Jada's tummy, and Jada was not having it. She was making faces. She didn't want him to kiss her. And so people really had mixed feelings around this entire situation, with some having ideas that, oh, well, it does seem like she's pregnant, given that, well, he looked at the belly and then touched it, and he might be hinting at the fact that they might actually be expecting a baby. And another, group of people was basically saying Jada is tired of Pardison Fontaine. He's a little bit too much. He doesn't know how to give somebody space and things like that. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what do you think about that? I mean, the facial expressions and everything, if people were to say she's pregnant, I probably would believe it, because with pregnancy comes a lot of hormones, and sometimes your partner annoys you. And the way he looked at that tummy, I don't know, you guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. And the next thing that we're going to be talking about, you guys, Nicki Minaj was out there showing Taylor Swift some love. Now, if you guys do remember, soon after the Grammys, people were on Taylor's neck about seemingly not acknowledging the legend, Celine Dion, when she handed her award. And I personally was one of the people who felt like, well, she was being disrespectful by not acknowledging Celine Dion. And so it seems like there were, some behind the scenes pictures that actually came out with Taylor Swift being with Celine Dion, and, during, like, in that same night and stuff like that. So Nicki Minaj decided to post a picture of Taylor Swift and Celine Dion backstage, which in my own opinion really is giving the vibe that I'm standing with you. Like, despite the narratives that are being pushed around, I do understand that, well, behind the scenes you guys are cool and things like that. And the way that Nicki Minaj is continuously showing support to Taylor Swift, in my own opinion, yeah, there's something probably that's actually happening, behind the scenes, in as far as Taylor is concerned, because really the industry is dirty, you guys. And I honestly will forever salute Nicki Minaj for always respecting, Taylor Swift. The next thing that we're going to be talking about, still talking about Taylor Swift. So when she was out there hanging with Ice Spice, I forgot to talk about this yesterday, and I just saw the picture in my gallery again, and I was like, I'm going to talk about it. So there's a picture that's circulating on the internet of Ice Spice being funny, like literally being funny. So the camera was on them during the Super Bowl, and everybody else was cheering, and I guess Ice Spice spotted the camera, and she was doing a little pout and literally pausing, looking into the camera. You could tell that she was ready for that shot. And of course that is circulating on the internet. I'm just gonna insert it in here, and you guys let me know if you also do think that, well, that is hilarious. The next thing that we're gonna be talking about, you guys, JT Sideways. So we previously reported that, well, it was predicted to debut at number 100. Now, it didn't end up debuting at number 100. But I still want to say keep pushing, JT. I do feel like a music in the long run is the fact that is actually was spoken about in as far as being the possibility of entering the Billboard 100. That in itself is a big step towards the right direction when it comes to JT, because when it comes to her rollouts and things like that, her things are merely organic. I guess she just puts out a song out there, and without major industry backing or anything like that, the fact that she's able to command that much attention is commendable. And the fact that, well, it's getting better by the day, I'm loving it, because it is also being reported, you guys, that, well, Sideways is up in sales by 30% as compared to No Buzz. So that is progress in the right direction. So thank you so much, Juvies, for supporting. And to JT, never lose hope. stop. Keep pushing. You're growing, and that's all that matters. That is all, that matters. And I know with time, really, you will have your first solo debut, okay? So let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about JT's, solo debut not coming true. Now, the next thing that we're going to be talking about, there's another conspiracy theory. Is there anyone that Beyonce is not going to collaborate with on a country album? Because it seems like everywhere I turn, it's a new speculation that she's going to be collaborating with this person, she's going to be collaborating with this person. Oh my god, do you understand what I'm saying? It's becoming too much, because recently people were saying that, well, she is going to be collaborating with Ariana Grande, and I was just like, okay, that is very random on a country album. I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comment section of what you think about that. Do you think that she's going to be having a lot of collaborations like the way people are speculating, or do you think that maybe it's going to be limited collaborations and probably with country musicians? Let me know about that in the comment section. Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, I am going to be talking about Usher. So it has been confirmed that indeed Usher got married. Now, initially there were reports that, well, they managed to obtain a marriage certificate with his longtime girlfriend, and so now it's actually coming out that he actually got married. And to that, congratulations to Usher, and of course his girlfriend. I mean, we love to see people in love and loving each other, getting married. Speaking of marriages, you guys, and relationships, Marcus Jordan and Lassa finally have called it quits, and it seems like a lot of black folk are out there celebrating. They feel like, oh well, Lassa was just being there for I don't know for what, for status, for what, I don't know, because that was an absolute absurd thing to do. Okay, given the history between her ex-husband and of course Marcus' father, obviously that would make anyone cringe. Okay, so let me know, you guys, in the comment section, where you team them, or where you just like, okay girl, what are you doing? And people were cracking jokes talking about how she thought oversaturating him with a hoo-ha is going to keep him, and he just decided that, you know what, I want my inheritance after all. So I'm not having that. No amount of hoo-ha bumping is actually going to make me stay. Let me know, you guys, in the comment section, what you think about that. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what is happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. If you want to get in touch with me for anything, the email is thetplugmedia@gmail.com. And so yeah, do get in touch with me for anything. Until my next one, you guys, see you.
Like my favorites?
Yeah, right now.
My favorites. I love Flo Milli. Flo Milli hard.
Shout out to Flo.
As fuck. I love Mellow Bucks. She from Chicago.
Yeah, I know.
She sweeping shit. Flo Milli, Mellow, Megan. Love Megan. I'm trying not to like be too predictable with it though. Who I be listening to? Let me try to look on my. Can I cheat real quick?
Yeah, you could cheat.
Go ahead and cheat.
Yeah, I mean, you could cheat.
Oh my God! Let me do it for the A real quick.
Yeah.
Lanicia and Caribou.
Okay.
And I just put them in the Sunday service video too.
Yeah.
I asked them to pull up, and they did.
That's love.
Yeah, them my top 5.
Yeah, I seen the photos. I seen the photos on your page with Caribou and all.
Yeah, she going crazy.
Yeah,
I fuck with
both of them is.
Ooh, top 5 like my favorites.
Yeah,
right
women.
now.
My favorites. I love Flo Milli. Flo Milli hard.
Shout out to Flo.
As fuck. I love Mellow Bucks. She from Chicago.
Yeah, I know.
She sweeping shit. Flo Milli, Mellow, Megan.